answer for this game between Lester B Pearson High School and St. Matthew High School. Now the players can introduce themselves, and we'll start with the team on top, Lester B Pearson.
I'm Brian Burnley.
Kevin Connor.
I'm Greg Kell. Chris Lennon.
Thank you. And the team from St. Matthew.
I'm Rhonda Oiko.
I'm Stephen Alley.
I'm John Wetmiller.
I'm Nero DeSato.
Thank you. We'll play 3 rounds of questions with a minute break between each round. Now, if the scorekeeper is ready, it's time to play School Reach. A 40-point snap start to round 1. What is the Indian name for the original site of Quebec City? Kevin?
Stadacona.
Stadacona is correct. How many standard time zones are there? Stephen?
7.
Incorrect.
Wait.
Greg?
8.
Incorrect. I will finish the question if you wait. How many standard time zones are there in the world?
10 points for red, please. It's just 10, not 40. Okay? Yeah.
It's a good start.
Yeah,
Flip it
that's
over.
okay. The quiz says 40-point snap start, but that's for 4 questions. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Once again, don't blame
No.
the scorekeeper. They're volunteers. They've never done it before. So.
Okay, and the score is correct as it is. Caution both groups that I will finish the question if somebody buzzes in ahead of time. That was throughout the world as 24. If a doctor writes on a prescription TID, how often should you take your medicine? Kevin?
Taken once a day.
Incorrect. John?
Twice a day.
Incorrect. 3 times a day. How many readings must a bill have in the House of Commons before? Dino?
3.
3 is correct. 30-point open question, writers. Identify the following British writers. He was best known for the Forsyte Saga, 1922, and also, Kevin? Sorry, too long. I'll finish it. And also wrote several successful dramas about social problems. St. Matthew? John?
Charles Dickens.
Incorrect. Galsworthy. John Galsworthy. Which English poet was best known for his poems about the sea? Kevin?
Shelley.
Incorrect. I have, for example, Saltwater Ballads, and was also Poet Laureate of England, 1930-1967. St. Matthew? Nobody? Masefield. John Masefield. Which English playwright, actor, composer, director was noted for his versatility, wit, and sophistication, principally in comedies about the spoiled... Chris?
Charles Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin?
No, incorrect. Principally in comedies about the spoiled, snobbish, rich. Sir Noel Coward. 30-point open questions, geography.
Could we just...
Where is the largest freshwater port? Kevin?
Churchill.
Incorrect. Freshwater port on Canada's Pacific coast. Dino?
Vancouver.
Incorrect. New Westminster. What was the original Cree word for the city of Regina? Chris?
Pile bones?
Incorrect. St. Matthew? Wascana. Which mining community bears the nickname, Kevin?
Sudbury.
Incorrect. Which mining community bears the nickname of the hero of a dime novel? Flin Flon. Sorry, too late. 35-point team question. The team which correctly answers the following 5-point scramble question may then answer the following questions. Part 1, scramble for 5 points. List a set of prime numbers greater than 1 and less than 10. Kevin?
2, 3, 5,
correct.
Red team gets 5 points. Red team.
Okay, now these
Fine.
questions, sorry. Okay. These questions are for Lester B. Pearson. These questions deal with numbers sets. List a set of successors of the members of the set 2, 3, 4. Kevin?
5, 6, 7.
Incorrect. I have 3, 4, 5. List a set of successors of x if x plus 3 represents the set 5, 10, 15. Kevin?
2, 7, 12.
No. No.
Okay,
It's
I'll
wrong.
ask for a...
The answer is 3, 8, and 13. That's the successors.
Okay, thank you. List a set of natural numbers represented by x, that's negative 3,
X minus 3.
so x minus 3, where x represents a set 3, 6, 9. Kevin?
3, 6.
3 and 6 is correct. 40-point open question, Canadian history. The following questions all deal with famous Canadian firsts. Which city was the first in the world to have all streets lighted electrically in 1885? Brian?
Quebec City.
Incorrect. St. Matthew? Rhonda?
Toronto.
No, incorrect. Ottawa. In 1892, the first electrically cooked meal in history was served.
Shadow Laurier.
No, I'll finish the question. The first electrically cooked meal in history was served at the Windsor Hotel in Ottawa. The meal was prepared on an apparatus attributed to which man? Do you know?
Edison.
No, Thomas Ahern. Thomas J. Ryan of Toronto made history in the world of sport with his invention of a new variation of bowling. What was this? Kevin?
10-pin bowling.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? Stephen?
5-pin.
5-pin bowling is correct. The other one. The world's first electric streetcar system went into operation in Kevin?
Toronto.
Incorrect. Went into operation in 1887, in which Ontario community? You know?
Hamilton.
No, incorrect. St. Catharines. 30-point open question, gangster films. What actor played the part of Mad Dog Roy Earl in the 1941 film High Sierra? Chris?
James Cagney.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? Humphrey Bogart. What actor played the famous informer Joel Valachi in the 1972 film The Valachi Papers? Kevin?
Al Pacino.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? No. Famous tough guy Charles Bronson. Jason Robards, Rod Steiger, and Ben Gazzara have all portrayed the famous gangster Al Capone in motion pictures. However, the story of Capone was first brought to the screen more than 25 years before. What was the name of the film starring Paul Muni, which many consider to be one of the most potent gangster movies ever? Kevin?
The Untouchables.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? John?
The Godfather.
No, I believe there's a remake. Scarface? Scarface. 80-point assigned question. Here's an assigned question in which each member of either team is assigned a 10-point question. If you miss your question, your counterpart on the opposing team will have a chance at it for 5 points. We'll start with the team at top, Lester B. Pearson. Brian, what is the most abundant element by weight on Earth?
Hydrogen.
Incorrect. Rhonda for 5.
Oxygen.
Is correct for 5. You knew that, right? Kevin, name the 3 parts of the atom.
The neutron, the proton, the electron.
Is correct. This is for Greg. What element is a diamond made of?
Carbon.
Carbon is correct. Speak just a little bit louder this time, please. And for Chris, if you increase the pressure on a gas, what happens to the volume?
It decreases.
I think we can
Yeah.
compresses, yes?
Yeah.
Correct?
10 points.
10 points for that. Okay, St. Matthew, Rhonda. Name the 3 states of matter.
Liquid, gas, solid.
Yeah.
I can accept that. That's solid plasma, I think. What is the most abundant element in weight in salt water? It's for Stephen.
Oxygen.
Oxygen is correct. John, what do the numbers 5, 10, 5 on a bag of fertilizer indicate?
Its potency.
No. Greg?
pH factor.
No. 5% nitrogen, 10% phosphorus, and 5% potassium. Next time you're doing the lawn in the spring. And this is for Dino. What is the most abundant mineral in the human body?
Carbon.
No, incorrect. Chris?
Salt.
Calcium. 20-point open question, British Columbia. What British Columbia city lies at the junction of the North and South Thompson Rivers, and its name is an Indian word that means meeting of the water? Kevin?
Penticton.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? John?
Victoria.
No, Kamloops. The largest of the Gulf Islands, it is famous for its land and farming. It is up. Greg?
Vancouver Island.
No, it is also a retreat for artists such as Robert Bateman. Ready? Salt Spring. 40-point snap break to the end of the round. The river Tiber flows through which major Italian city? Kevin?
Rome.
Rome is correct. What term is given to an ad on a book jacket?
A blurb.
A blurb is correct. According to the nursery rhyme, what ran away with the spoon? Kevin?
The dish.
The dish, and who is the wife of Ulysses? Kevin. Too long, St. Matthew? Yes?
Penelope.
Penelope is correct. We have a 1-minute break.
Yeah, this is a really bad question pack. It's too bad we have to use it twice. It's a loser.
I apologize.
Yeah, well, the questions are just bad. It's just hard. It's just a hard.
written on scratched out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had to make corrections. There's a zillion corrections they had. Oh, this is a really bad question pack. It's really. Yeah. You can tell. Yeah.
Same for both teams. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll start. We'll start round 2 with 40-point snap start. With which country's cuisine would you associate an enchilada? Kevin?
Mexico.
Mexico is correct. The south shore of the Gaspé Peninsula skirts what bay? Right, sorry, Kevin?
Glace Bay.
No. St. Matthew?
Uh,
Dino?
the Baie des Chaleurs.
Bay de Chaleur is correct, or Chaleur Bay. What Manitoban was nicknamed Windy Nelly? Brian?
Nellie McLeod.
Yes, correct. What is the name of the so-called lost continent? Kevin?
Atlantis.
Atlantis is correct. We have a 40-point who am I question. Just wait.
Yeah. The scorekeeper, if you can flip all the numbers the other way around, just take the time to flip them all the way to the other, to the back, and start. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. It's a 40-point who am I question. We'll have decreasing values as we go down. Clue number 1. I was born in Toronto in 1903 and began my writing career as a reporter at the Toronto Daily. Chris?
Morley Callahan.
Morley Callahan is correct. 30-point open question, people. Following questions deal with famous people and their accomplishments. What famous male vocalist has the same name as the composer of the opera Hansel and Gretel? Dino?
Tchaikovsky.
No, incorrect. Pearson? Engelbert Humperdinck. What recent Oscar nominee is an actor, playwright, rock musician, poet, and rodeo rider? Kevin?
Katie Lang?
No. Nobody? Sam Shepard. Alexandra Gustave Eiffel of the Eiffel Tower fame engineered the iron support. Kevin?
Statue of Liberty?
The Statue of Liberty is correct. 30-point open question, Canadian universities. In what city is Laval University, Kevin?
Quebec City?
Quebec City is correct. And what city is Laurentian University, Kevin?
Sudbury?
Sudbury is correct. And what city is Concordia University, Brian?
Montreal.
Montreal is correct. 40-point open question, astronomy. What is the shape of a comet's orbit, Kevin?
Elliptical?
Yes.
Line
Yeah.
ellipse.
Yes, that's fine. Which giant planet was photographed by the space probe?
Jupiter.
Incorrect. I'll finish it. 4. Space probe Voyager 2 on January 24th, 1986. Kevin?
Uranus.
Uranus is correct. A supernova was discovered on February 23rd, 1987 at the Las Campanas Observatory located in what? Do you know?
Chile.
Chile is correct. The supernova, at a distance of only 170,000 light years from Earth, was the closest supernova in recent history. Name the University of Toronto astronomer who discovered it. Kevin?
John McRae?
No, incorrect. Ian Shelton. 40-point open question, quotations from the plays of William Shakespeare. First one. Who spoke the following words? What's in a name? That which we call, do you know?
Juliet.
Juliet is correct. Can you name the acting scene? No. Who spoke the following words? And therefore, since I cannot prove a lover, I am determined to prove a villain. Kevin?
Iago?
No, incorrect. Rhonda?
Merchant of Venice?
Sorry?
Merchant of Venice?
No, Richard III. You want the name. To what was Iago referring in the following line? 'Twas mine. 'Tis his. Yes.
Desdemona?
No. I'll finish this. 'Twas mine, 'tis his, and hast been a slave to thousands. This is St. Matthew. That's why we were laughing. Anybody? No? A purse. To whom were the following words addressed? I know thee not, O man, fall to thy prayers. How ill white hairs have become a fool and a jester. Brian?
Shylock.
No, incorrect. Rhonda?
King Lear?
No. Falstaff. 30-point open question, squash. When a point is played over with no point being scored in the game of squash, what is this called, John?
A let.
A let is correct. What part of the front wall may not be hit in the game of squash? Brian?
The bottom part.
No, I have more specific, please. No, St. Matthew? Rhonda?
Below the blue line?
No, I have two.
Yeah,
It's really not the.
I don't know.
It's the tin. It is the tin. And there's a special name for it, the telltale. It's just not lower. It's the actual tin itself. Okay, at what line must a service ball cross to stay in play in the game of squash? Kevin?
Red line?
No, incorrect. St. Matthew, John?
The service line.
No, it's called the short line. 30-point open question, abbreviations. I'll give you the abbreviation, and you give me the scientific name of each, and I hope you get it. LSD. Kevin?
Lysergic acid?
Not complete.
Not
Can you-
complete.
St. Matthews?
St. Matthew?
Okay, it's lysergic acid diethylamide.
Okay.
Bleh.
Thank you.
Okay.
TNT. Kevin?
Trinitrotoluene?
Good. I'm glad you got that one. And DNA. Sorry. DNA? I'm sorry. I think it was Kevin. I'm going to
Yeah.
allow.
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
Right.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
I had forgotten to.
Yeah, yeah.
That was Kevin. A 20-point open question, geography. These questions deal with the previous names of particular cities. Fort Dearborn was the previous name of what major American? Chris?
Chicago?
Sorry?
Chicago?
Chicago is correct. Which Canadian city was once known as Fort York? Chris?
Toronto.
Toronto is correct. 40-point snap break to the end of the round. British Telecom has recently put 60,000 of what heirloom items up for auction? Kevin?
Old telephones.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? No, St. Matthew? Nobody? Red telephone booths. What golf club is the permanent home of the Canadian Open Golf Tournament? Brian?
Glen Abbey.
Glen Abbey is correct. The best Panama hats are not made in Panama, but in what other South? Brian?
Uruguay.
No. St. Matthew? Yes, I will. They're not made in Panama, and what other South American country? John?
Brazil.
No. Ecuador. By what name was painter Dominikos Theotokopoulos better known? Kevin?
Picasso.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew. John?
Leonardo da Vinci.
No, El Greco. And we'll take a 1-minute break. Sorry about the blanket.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. These things are going to happen.
British
It's hard to watch him. And
Yeah.
I'm sure he would have had to.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Anytime you're ready.
Yep. Welcome back. We'll, not yet. We have a 40-point snap start to round 3. What does the term dentiform mean? Kevin?
In the shape of a tooth.
Correct. What is a baby beaver called? Kevin?
Puff.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? Stephen?
A kit?
A kid is correct. What island east of Halifax is nicknamed the Graveyard of the Atlantic? Chris?
Sable Island?
Sable Island is correct. And what word is used for both greeting and farewell in Hawaii? Chris?
Aloha.
Aloha. 35-point team question, history. The team which correctly answers the following 5-point scramble question may then answer the following questions. Scramble for 5 points. On January 29th, 1929, a Guide Dog Foundation was organized to help make a blind person's daily routine a lot easier to conduct. What name was given to the dogs trained for the job? Kevin?
Seeing eye dogs.
Seeing Eye Dogs is correct. This is for Lester B Pearson. The organization, the Seeing Eye Incorporated, was established at Morristown, New Jersey. Labradors and boxers and other breeds are used in the Seeing Eye program, but one breed of a dog is the most popular choice. Which one, Kevin?
German Shepherd.
Is correct. A dog begins its training when it's about 14 months old, and the training period takes less than a year. How many months as a rule? Sorry, I have a choice. I'll give you a choice. I'm sorry, I missed inside of that. Okay, I'm going to take your 4, 8, or 10.
Yeah, right.
8. 8 is incorrect. It's 4. The dogs are taught not only obedience, but also intelligent disobedience. What do the trainers mean by intelligent disobedience, Kevin?
Ignoring an order to preserve the safety of the blind person.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll accept that.
Yeah, the score should be 320, I believe. The scramble question was worth only 5. Or is it 330, one of them? Yeah, I think you recorded 10 points for the scramble, right? Okay,
Okay.
so it's 320.
40-point open question, history of aeronautics. What was the name of the first light airplane designed by de Havilland, which, Kevin?
The Silver Dart.
No, incorrect. Designed by de Havilland, which flew in 1925. St. Matthew? Dino?
Dash 1.
No, the Moth. In 1849, the Austrians bombed the city for the first time from the air. The bombs were carried in a pilotless hot air balloons and were released by timefuses. What city was the first to be... Kevin?
Guernica.
No, incorrect. What city was the first to be bombed from the air? St. Matthews? Venice. The Heiko HE-178 was the first of what type of plane to fly? Stephen?
Biplane.
No, incorrect. Pearson? Kevin?
Monoplane.
No, the turbojet. In 1918, a regular service with one round trip per day between Washington, D.C. and New York was inaugurated by a U.S. Army department. This became the first of what type? Kevin?
Commercial airline.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew. This became the first of what type of service? Do you know?
Passenger service.
No, airmail service. It was the post office department. 30-point open question, world geography. What is the capital of East Germany? Kevin?
Berlin.
Specific?
Well, it's West Berlin.
No, incorrect.
No.
Dino?
East Berlin.
East Berlin. What is the capital of Rhode Island? Chris?
Providence.
Providence is correct. What is the capital of Tasmania? Chris?
Hobart.
Hobart is correct. 120-point snap out to the end of the game. What is the largest lake lying entirely within the boundaries of the province of Ontario? Kevin? No, too long.
Nipissing.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? Rhonda?
Lake Ontario.
No, Nipigon. What is the provincial flower of Newfoundland? Chris?
I have no idea.
Too long. St. Matthew? Stephen?
The Mayflower.
No, the pitcher plant. In mythology, who built the labyrinth at Minos on... Yes?
King Minos.
No? Yes?
Daedalus.
Daedalus is correct. With which profession do you associate the name Veronica Tennant? Chris?
Ballet.
Ballet is correct. Which nation has the world's oldest flag? Chris?
Switzerland.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? Dino?
Iran.
No, Denmark. In the Bible, who caused the sun to stand still? Stephen?
God.
No. Pearson? Joshua.
Yeah.
Name the major battle of 1746 when the forces of Bonnie Prince Charlie were defeated. Chris?
Battle of the Boyne.
No. St. Matthew? Culloden War. What is the English translation for arrête interdit? Yes.
Stop.
No.
No.
Stop, please. You're under arrest.
No. That means no stopping. Which hockey player equaled Rocket Richard's record of 50 goals in 50 games in 1981? Brian?
Wayne Gretzky.
No, incorrect. St. Matthew? John?
Marcel Dion.
No, Michelle Bossy. Which U.S. college is located near South Bend, Indiana? Yes, Brian?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Who wrote Gulliver's Travels? Kevin?
Jonathan Swift.
Swift. Name the first man to climb Mount Everest. Yes, Kevin?
Stephen Hillary and Tenzin Norgay.
Yes.
And give
That's
10
it.
more points to the green team, please. We'll accept God, who caused the sun to stand still. He did it, really. Okay?
And that's
Good.
the end of the game.
Yeah,
And the
good
final
game.
score is St. Matthew High School
Yeah, two good
131.
teams. You see, it's a rotten question pack, but good teams. Now listen, there was a bit of a kerfuffle. Thanks. Both teams can relax now. You can watch the next game. But to be fair, what we'll do is we'll try to find out where that person was. We'll cut out 3 questions and use 3 of the tiebreaker questions. Yeah, okay, but just to be on the safe side, I think I remember